Hey everybody, Iceman50. So today we can take the bike to work. I gotta make a couple of stops. I gotta grab some cash, but then we'll be on our way. Seat's a little frosty. This off so I'm not freezing my butthole off. There we go. Perfect. Gassy. Motivate. I love that you can just, push this thing around, walk it wherever you want. Alright. Visor down a little bit. That's like 30 something. I don't know, 34. 35. But no rain. All right, and we're off. It's a little nipply. For me it's the tops of my legs that get cold, pretty much. Everything else is fine. So, what's been going on? Oh, I just had I had a bunch of orders on eBay recently. Somebody was having trouble purchasing from me. I always forget. I did one of the things to protect yourself on eBay is set up certain rules, right? And one of the rules is that if you have a feedback of 0, you can't buy from me. That's just to protect myself against someone that's never even had one positive transaction on eBay. It's kind of a decent idea. Oops. It's kind of a decent idea, what the? So anywho, the guy was like, check your payments, and I'm like, check my payments? That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, I use PayPal or whatever. So, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I had seen his username and he had 0 feedback. I'm like, oh. So you got to be careful. eBay, you're not supposed to solicit transactions outside of eBay and everything. So I said, oh, I know what it is. It's because you have no feedback. And all I said to him was, find me on Insta and DM me. That's all I can say here. So very shortly after that, I got a DM on Instagram, and it was him. I think his name's Devin. I've got his package in my backpack. He ordered like pretty much like a full kit, but he wanted a 50-50 split on the panel washer. So he wanted yellow, 6 yellow, 6 black. I'm like, hey, no problem. I can do whatever you want, So he did that. He got some yellow panel. So he got the split panel washers, some yellow trim washers, yellow undertail washers and a yellow back seat pin plate. So that's in my bag right now. So that'd be pretty cool. I told him it'd be a couple of days, but I just happen to have, you know, like trim washers and all that stuff. Like I didn't have any yellow trim washers, but I did have yellow undertail washers. So I had to make some trim washers, and I already had some panel washers, and I already had some black ones, so everything worked out. So I told him, you know, 2 to 5 days, and I got it done in a night. So that's one thing. If you order stuff from me, I try to get it out right away, right? So you know, and I threw in some extra stuff for him, just because he you know, he said, how do you want to get paid? And I was like, PayPal or Cash App works. So anyways, so he was like, all right, cool. And he said, oh, I'm gonna toss you $70 because it'd been nice, because, you know, he was like, oh, you know, can we figure? I was like, you know, there's nothing I can do for you on eBay, because, you know, you can't magically get a positive review. You know, I hate when that happens, but there's literally nothing I can do. And if I try to do anything, you know, the eBay police will come after me, cancel my account, all that bullshit. So, but yeah, anyways, so like I said, I got a few things that I tossed in there for him. So Devin, if you end up watching this, you're welcome. You're gonna like everything, I guarantee it. So but yeah, you know, and just kind of just grinding, you know. Orders have been a little slow with trickedoutminis.com, but that's okay. That's, you know, why I sell on eBay and Instagram, you know, is, you know, you guys, and I sell for a discount on Instagram, because on eBay, you know, I have to charge a little bit more, because they take all the fees. So, you know, if I don't sell it on eBay, I can sell it for like, I can sell them for $10 less because of the fees. So, but yeah, if you guys, you know, if you guys are interested and you want some, I would just DM me on Insta. You'll get them faster. You'll get some cool shit, some free shit, cheaper shit, you know. So, but oh boy, I hope this light changes. This is shitty. Oh man, we're about to find out. I could do a safe on red once I've been here 2 minutes, but we'll see here. Yeah, hell, fuck it. That's the thing about the bike. You could have a hell of a time. I know, and every time I say it, someone's like, you know, you can get a magnet underneath there. Yeah, well, I don't like feel like sticking a giant magnet underneath my bike, you know. I guess I could, but I'll deal with it, you know. Now we're coming to get some more money. Okay, that lane's dead. Crab walk it. Okay. Alright, hang on, guys. One more time, and then we're off to work. Yes, I have 2 different banks that are across the street from each other. So do you guys like the, it won't give you the cash until you take your card? I think it's probably a better idea than forgetting it left behind. Let's make sure we got it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. So I think it's probably better. Sometimes I'm like, why does it give me my money? And then I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta take the card out. You big dummy. Come on, you big dummy. It's a reference to Sanford and Son, if you guys don't know. Pretty funny show back in the 70s. Red Fox, comedian. Funny guy. Let's get out of here. Man, this parking lot's, oh, fuck, seen better days. Oh, Jesus. So anyways, yeah, you know, like I said, if you guys want some good stuff, you know, just hit me up, and we'll make it happen, you know. Oh, I was watching, you know, a while ago, I was telling you guys about Bikes and Beards. They're doing this super rare junkyard WLA with it's got a WLDR motor, and whatever guys, I can't remember the guy's name, but the channel Wheels Through Time. They also have a museum out in Pennsylvania. That's where those guys are from, Bikes and Beards and them. So 5-0. So anyways, they put together Bikes and Beards WLDR motor, and it's pretty interesting. Harley stuff is pretty neat. I like Harley motors and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. But, you know, built this whole thing. Can he see me? Can the cop see me? Oh, fuck, he can see me from here. So, anyways, okay, let me look at the clock. 4:12. If I sit here for 2 minutes, I can go. Ooh, face is fogging up. Oh, good. Looks like I'm gonna get the light here. So, anyways, he was putting that back together. It looks pretty sick. Just a lot of neat stuff, you know. I love that they were able to get a man. There's another guy. See, I told you that, and that's the truck dude. They're everywhere. What do you bet? There's one down here and here. Today's probably the day when they're out everywhere. So I told you guys, they just sit down here. They got nothing else to do. So, anyways, yeah. So they got their bike done, and then the one guy that kind of offered to buy the engine, and all, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got a better engine for you." Nice guy, but anyways, they had him do the transmission. And that guy races Harleys, which is pretty awesome. And he just asked him if he, you know, wanted to be their very first sponsor, you know, Bikes and Beards to be a sponsor. And he was like, okay. And then he hands him a stack of cash. And the guy's like, oh, what's this for? And he's like, oh, it's gas money or whatever. Like, and he's like, huh? Like, you could see it took him a second. Then he's like, holy shit, because he gave him like some toe straps and a nice bag and all this other stuff, and he's like, oh, okay. And then he hands him a stack of cash. What's this? That was pretty cool. You could just tell the guy was like, oh, this is awesome, you know. So, but yeah, if you guys like bikes and you like people rebuilding bikes, it's pretty good. Also, the guy I watch, Paul Brody. I don't know if he's in I think he's in the UK. Oop. Alright. What the fuck? There we go. Okay, now I can set my kickstand down. So, anyways, he's rebuilding an Indian tiger cub, and this guy's like he calls himself like a frame builder or something. I don't know. Anyways, the guy's got all the cool parts. He's got mills, lathes, all that stuff. And, you know, anything that he can't get for this tiger cub, he's been making. And, let's see here. Okay. Bye-bye, my friend. Oh, this is the big one to Devin. Okay. Here you go, Devin. That one's for you. So anyways, he makes his own stuff. He's like, oh, you know, this piece is crapped up, let's make a new one or whatever. So he's a pretty nice guy. Commented on a few of his videos. He's pretty cool. I don't know, he's got like 30 or 40k subs. I don't know, 42k subs, something, I don't know. But yeah, if you message him or whatever, he's a nice dude. So that's cool. But let's see what else. Oh, something really neat is Ratherby Welding. He does all the crazy. He's kind of like Vasily and a lot of those other guys. SRT. He's like a lot of those other guys and does you know, stuff scratch built with motorcycle engines or whatever. So he builds like buggies with like Ninja or CBR engines, and he did like a mini crotch rocket, which was really cool. It's like even tinier than a Grom. Used some old motor, some kind of weird motor, but I don't know, it's like a Chinese motor or a Chinese V-twin or something, I don't know. Anyways, he started building a electric dirt bike. So what he did is he took like a kind of like a clapped out 125 Chinese dirt bike, and he busted apart the motor, and he took out everything and made himself a like a new crankshaft, but with the ability to add a gear on. And then he got like the 6,000 watt electric motor and hooked it up to his newly made crankshaft with a chain, and, you know, basically bolted all together. And you know, he can drive the engine. It's got a, you know, display and control. It's really cool. So you got a clutch and you got gears and everything, except it's an electric motor. So you know, and I agree, that's a pretty cool idea. Like, you know, you still get the feeling of the gears. You know, that's one thing about electric bikes or whatever. It's kind of lame, you know, because you just rev them out and they don't have a transmission, but this has got a transmission. So it's actually really neat. And so I'm really excited. Part 1 came out Saturday or Sunday. He only uploads like once a week. So, tight. Okay. So he only uploads like once a week, but he's got a lot of cool builds. Oh, and Vasily, I know I mentioned him before. He's doing a freaking jet boat, right? How crazy is that? So he bought some aluminum boat that some guy was gonna do, but then he just ran out of time or determination or something, and so he kind of had some other guy that was a YouTuber that must live near him or something, and he has a jet boat too. So I guess the idea was that, you know, he builds this jet boat and they can, you know, race together, they can ride together, which is cool, you know, it's always neat. So, but yeah, he was doing all this aluminum welding, and that's turning out pretty cool. I was really enjoying his last project. He stuffed a 2-stroke into, he made like a 2-stroke cafe racer. That was really neat, you know, and that thing was like scary fast, right? Okay. Hey.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you later. Yeah. So, anyways, so that was pretty cool. It's a lot of cool shit to check out. Oh man, see this? We already missed the sunrise, kinda. I mean, sorta, kinda. It's over there. But yeah, man. Look at this extra 10 minutes on the bike. I can't feel the tops of my legs. But oh, there's the moon. Hey, we're supposed to have a pink moon this weekend, or did we already? Maybe we already did. I can't remember. But we're supposed to have one. Either we just did this weekend and it's now waning, or it's waxing. I feel like it's waning. I don't know. Anyways. And I don't know if you guys saw, but they confirmed there was an asteroid that hit us back in like 2013. It was a interstellar asteroid, which means that it came from outside of our solar system, and it landed in the fucking Pacific or some South Pacific or Indian Ocean. I can't remember, but you know, sounds suspiciously like how life may have gotten here from somewhere else. You know, and you talk about how did life get to Earth and all that. Well, you know, that's one of the ways they theorized was by interstellar asteroids crashing into Earth and bringing all the A, C, T's, and G's with them, right? The building blocks of life, all the amino acids and all that. I'm sure you guys are like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, that kind of stuff is interesting to me. But, you know, that's kind of neat. And it's just, we can't prove that, you know, earlier asteroids that crashed into Earth were interstellar, but apparently we could prove it from this one. So that's pretty neat. But, well, we're here, you know what that means. I'm fucking cold. Ooh, okay. See, that's where the fucking black ice got me last year. There's like a little spot there where there's like 2 puddles. Fuck, I need to get some tea. I just cannot feel the tops of my legs. It's fine. It'll be fine. You know who else I've been watching is Vice Grip Garage. Man, he's had some bangers lately. Those are pretty good. So, all right, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. And this weekend it's supposed to be freaking 81. We'll talk to you. Easy.